Welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 Mysteries video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some more secret things hidden around the world of the game. Some of them old and some of them new, but I definitely think you can leave this video learning at least about one new thing here today. And if you do end up enjoying the video, a like and a subscribe are always appreciated, as it only does take a second out of your day to make mine. But with that said, let's get right into it. The first thing is going to be a mummy that someone found, and yeah, it's a mummy apparently. Someone over on the Red Dead Mysteries subreddit was just walking through the town of Armadillo in the online mode of the game and noticed what seemed to be a corpse walking around wrapped up like a mummy would be. I'm sure that this is a glitch since it makes no sense, but what's interesting about it is the fact that it literally has like a weird unique animation to it. Instead of walking normally like you would, it does this weird two-legged thing. It's almost as if the devs behind the game actually deliberately put this animation in. I'm not really sure how this is happening, and to be honest, in my opinion, it seems like it was intended to happen since it literally has this weird, unique animation. The model itself looks like a mummy, but people seem to think that it's one of the bodies people burn in the town because of the cholera outbreak. But since the model here is only supposed to be a static, immobile thing, I'm not really sure why it has this weird animation to it. I don't want to be quick to jump to any conclusions, but I think it could be possible that it could be a placeholder for a future DLC, since I'm sure that they might already have assets ready for some of it if it's coming out, and maybe this is one of the things that they had ready to go, and maybe it accidentally glitched itself into the game. And obviously the animation doesn't look natural at all, and it looks like it might have been a scrapped mummy animation or something, but I really don't know. A lot of you are going to say that there's nothing here and I'm just overreacting to a glitch. But the reality of it is that there wouldn't be a unique animation on a prop in the game like this if it really didn't need to, move, if it was just an immobile thing. People have apparently seen other glitches in Armadillo as well, and they all seem to be zombie related, but, who knows what's going on here. The next one is going to be a potential conclusion to the princess mystery. I know a lot of you are going to have your opinions about this one, so go ahead and be vocal in the comment section, since I've seen plenty of people react to this, and from what I've seen, I'd say it's half and half, and some people think we found the princess, and some people think that it's too obvious and that it's definitely not her. Well, if we walk into the Van Horn Saloon, you can actually see this person right here in town, and I don't think it'd be unlikely that Rockstar made this a gigantic troll and had us all scrambling to find this princess around the world of the game, only to have her be right under our noses, literally right here in the saloon in Van Horn, where the poster is. After all of her valuables are at the Van Horn fence, so, it could be her. Some people seem to think that, the age is off and she looks too old and whatnot, but who knows? I mean, clearly the hair looks pretty similar, and the poster mentions a birthmark on her left cheek, which seems to be a feature that this character in the game actually has as well. I don't want to say that this is her with 100% certainty, but I gotta say, it really does look a lot like the person on the poster. Anyways, go ahead and let me know what you think down in the comment section below, because I'd like to see what you guys think about this. And if this really is the princess, then Rockstar's probably just sitting back and laughing at all of us for going on this wild goose chase for nothing. The next one is going to be about the apparent loading screens that host coordinates on them. People figured out that the coordinates on the loading screen formed a grid on the map, and there's actually a full map you can use if you click on the link I'll have in the description below. Apparently, the coordinates on the loading screen will lead you to the location on the loading screen if you use the grid map that people have created. Now, unfortunately, I've seen some people say that the coordinates don't work and that it's all a big mess, and I'm really not sure what to think, since I think it's pretty clear that the grid system was intentional, but we'll just have to wait and see. Again, if you want to see all of the coordinates related stuff, just go to the Red Dead Mysteries subreddit and you'll see all of it there. But there's always that one picture on the loading screen where you're like, well, I wish I knew where that was, but apparently now we can actually just go to the location using the coordinates presented to us. But I'm not really sure about the coordinate situation. I'm not entirely certain how it all works. Hundreds of people have supported it and they've talked about it, and it's not really much of a mystery, but it's definitely something that was secretly added into the game, and I think it's worthy of mentioning here in this video. So moving on to the next one, it's going to be a bit more of Francis Sinclair, and I know we've talked about him here plenty of times, but I think that this might be the last time that we do talk about him. So the final thing here is going to be a bit of a closer inspection on the drawings of his cabin, and it looks like there's some sort of a map here and what looks like a road and some buildings, and you can make out the word shrine on multiple spots of the map. And of course, this isn't much to go off of, and it looks like a bunch of random scribbling, but people are really trying to look at the details now, since there isn't too many things left to investigate. And, you know, little things like this keep us going for now. Until we get a DLC or something in the near future, honestly, you know, this keeps us going for now. And this could be a bunch of random jumbled letters and writing, but you never know. If the game was on PC, we could actually take a look at the textures and get the highest quality images of these things, but we could be looking too far into these things now, and I think people are going insane like Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, trying to, you know, find the smallest things left and connect the dots. But we're probably just looking too deep into it. Like I said, a DLC would be amazing right now, and I'd love to play it just to find all the little secrets that they're going to scatter everywhere, but for now, it's pretty much just a waiting game and us, you know, looking at incredibly tiny little details and trying to make something out of them. I think it's safe to assume that we won't be seeing anything for a while, so I think that, you know, this might be one of my last mystery videos. Otherwise, I might upload a couple more if there's anything interesting we find down the line, but I don't think there's going to be much left. So, again, a DLC would be amazing. Come on, Rockstar. Please give us a DLC anytime soon, you know, maybe March, please? I don't know. So with that said, I'll actually leave you guys today with something that isn't anything secretly put into the game on purpose, but it's definitely something Rockstar accidentally left in. A user over on Reddit found this coming across a camp in the game, and well, you can actually hear what sounds like one of the voice actors being directed by someone in the sound studio where they were recording their lines, and it's just a really interesting goof that they made. But other than that, that's going to be it for the video. If you enjoyed any part of it, a like and a subscribe are always appreciated, and other than that, have a wonderful day, and see you in the next one.